afternoon, students. So today's topic is on benefits and cost of stakeholder participation in disaster risk reduction. The benefits are the following: improved program or project design by drawing on local knowledge and expertise to ensure that designs accurately reflect the stakeholder priorities and needs. So in the last class, we have already seen who are the stakeholders. So stakeholders participation increases the reduction. The disaster risk is reduction methods can be reduced, or disaster risk can be reduced by properly giving designs based on the stakeholder feedbacks. An improved means of verifying the relevance and appropriateness of proposed interventions. So a strategy or something is formulated, and we need to verify whether it is relevant for the particular disaster, and also have to check about the accuracy and appropriateness of the proposed intervention. Then comes a strengthened stakeholder commitment to and ownership of policies and projects, leading to increased uptake of project services and greater willingness to share cost. So stakeholder commitment and ownership policies and projects should all be strengthened or improved. Enhance the sustainability as a result of increased stakeholder ownership. So sustainability point of view, this plan or management can be enhanced. Then opportunity to foresee or resolve potential obstacles, constraints and conflicts. Emphasize means to identify and address potential negative social and environmental impacts. Opportunity to generate social learning and innovation based on field experience. Capacity building of stakeholders and local institutions, including their capacity to analyze problems and initiate other development activities. So regarding capacity and all, we have learned the first module, the second module. Regarding the capacity of capacity building of stakeholders, then improved means of ensuring that project benefits are distributed equitably, and strengthened a working relation between stakeholder, government and civil society organization and development partners. Now moving to the cost and risk to disaster risk reduction. The principal cost is the absence of stakeholder participation in programs and projects. Lack of a stakeholder participation can lead to a sense of indifference, resentment or deliberate obstruction on the part of intended beneficiaries. So we are deciding to adopt a particular strategy with the help of stakeholder participation, and if a certain group of people are not taking part, then definitely there will be loss. Then higher upfront cost in terms of time and resources, danger of undertaking poorly planned or merely token participatory activities due to limited time, capacity, commitment or resources. So even the danger of undertaking poorly planned or merely token participatory activities due to lesser time, the capacity, resources and all can be in a loss. A lack of political will on the part of the government to allow wide stakeholder participation because they fear loss of power or influence. So political parties do not interest completely on the stakeholders, as they will allow their power or influence. Difficulty in reaching out to marginalized groups and ensuring that true priorities and needs of poor and vulnerable groups are represented. So in some cases it is difficult to identify the problems, or it is difficult to reach out to such people. So some vulnerable groups will, there we cannot do the stakeholder cost, or we cannot reduce the disaster risk on such areas. Difficulty in identifying genuine representative non-government organization and civil society organization, co- co- co-optation of the stockholder participation process by more powerful or articulate stakeholders, and the exclusion of the poor and disadvantaged. Creation of unrealistic expectation. This all can cause the uh, what disadvantages on a stakeholder participation, and these features can all affect the stakeholder participation process. Aggravating conflicts between stakeholder groups with different priority interests, that we have seen in the previous class about the conflicts between people and the stakeholder groups. Then weak capacity of beneficiary and intermediary organization. Challenge of coordinating efforts with other ongoing consultation or participation process in order to avoid consultation fatigue. So challenges are for coordinating all these programs and all participation. Uh, these are all the problems faced during disaster risk reduction.